looking different, so I asked, can I? Hey, could count on my power, hey, look at my dogs. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up?
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Break on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go!
Now Herbert off the bootleg. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Yard line. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. This ball complete to Reagor. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
He's going to make everything happen.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari Cooper, 93 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling the fact that the ball got turned over.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
3rd and 2, Herbert. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Drake. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now on 1st down, Drake again. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Down at the 18-yard
on any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing. Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Take over first and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on third down.
And this is...
Here's McSorley now, third and long. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here comes Rager. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taking.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
30-yard line.
The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
It's second down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Is third down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. And they'll run on the inside handoff. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
For the running back.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the 39, McSorley. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3 yards.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Cardinals.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there. Took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They go play action now with McSorley. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Down. 3rd and long.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
At the 34-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Herbert. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Herbert's pass intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Now they try the right side here. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Complete. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Duke Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Herbert, 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 26. 2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him.
0.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score.
2-point conversion.
Herbert now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 30, the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
49ers 9.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this returnable for Rager. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
They're on 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
49-yard.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
49-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now they go screen. It's complete. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley going deep, and this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A gain of 37.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Cardinals 23, 49ers 15.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At the 34-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
The running back.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Sheldon Richardson on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, McSorley. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Goal.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
This is second nature. All is automatic.